Hello everyone and welcome back to Philosophical Fridays. This is the show where I take a big philosophical question, I break it down, and hopefully by the end of the video we have an answer. So, this week's question is, should gays be allowed to marry? And to give some context, Ireland recently became the first nation to approve same-sex marriage by a popular vote. And the turnout was big. More than 60% of the country, of the 3.2 million eligible voters, casted ballots, and it approved 1,201,607 votes to 734,300 votes. So, like I said, the first nation to approve same-sex marriage by a popular vote. And this is big for the same-sex marriage community. And I think it's a good thing. I think gays should be allowed to marry. I think they should be treated the same as everyone else. They are people. They are just like you and me. Many of them you can't even tell that they're gay. I mean, there are some people who are more flamboyantly gay than others, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine with it. A couple weeks back on my Philosophical Fridays on Caitlyn Jenner's transformation, I said the same thing I'm going to say now. I don't care what you do so long as it doesn't negatively impact me. If two people love each other and they want to have the union of marriage, who am I to say that that's not okay? And I don't believe that I am okay to say that. And that's part of the reason why I'm in support of same-sex marriage and always will be. As far as on social issues, I don't care what you do so long as it doesn't negatively impact me. And if you're happy, then be happy. I mean, these people are obviously happy with each other. They want to get married, and it's an important part of their lives, so why should we stop them? And I think there's also another side of the coin that straight people often like to say that gays can't get married, and straight people wouldn't like it if that coin was turned against them, and gay people say we had a super gay overlord of the straight world, whatever, and he said, you know, straight people can't get married anymore. Straight people wouldn't like that, I can tell you that personally. And so I think it's hypocritical of straight people to say, you know, you can't get married because you're gay, but what makes you any better than them? I don't understand, and I never have understood what makes you any better than them. I mean, they're just two people who love each other who want to get married, which is the same thing that a straight marriage is. And someone brought up the argument to me, you know, what is marriage? And so I will define marriage. Broadly, any of the diverse forms of interpersonal union established in various parts of the world to form a familial bond that is recognized legally, religiously, or socially, granting the participating partners mutual conjugal rights and responsibilities, and including, for example, opposite-sex marriage, same-sex marriage, plural marriage, and arranged marriage. And so this institution expanded to include two partners of the same gender, as in same-sex marriage, gay marriage, the state condition or relationship of being married, wedlock. So a lot of the definitions of marriage have expanded to include gay marriage or same-sex marriage. So that was a point I wanted to make, that just because it's not traditional marriage, which is the form of this institution under which a man and a woman have established their decision to live as a husband and wife, by legal commitments, religious ceremonies, etc., that it doesn't mean it's not marriage. Definitions of marriage have expanded to include same-sex marriage, so people who use that argument are wrong. So, I am in support of gay marriage. I don't see why anyone else shouldn't be. I'm not about to go out on the streets and parade for gay marriage, but I have no problem with it. That's my whole point of the issue. I mean, I don't think I should stop two people who love each other from getting married. And I mean, marriage, I'm sure it's not that great, I don't know from personal experience, but there's obviously good things and bad things that go along with it. So I mean, if they want to live their lives together, I don't see why not. And I mean, I don't think you totally need marriage. Two people can live together and love each other without the legal ramifications of marriage and still have that same presence, the same concept. But obviously, gays want to be recognized as legally married, and they should be. I don't see a problem with that, but I'm just saying that you don't necessarily need to throw the term marriage over a relationship in order for it to have the same kind of effect that marriage does. Obviously, it's two people, you know, who typically live together, who love each other, who are going to spend the rest of their lives with each other. That's my whole point. But as long as two people are doing that, even if you're not legally married, I still think it's the same idea, just not with the term marriage thrown over it, and there's no ceremony and this and that. But it's still the same idea. I mean, I'm pretty surprised that America hasn't gotten on board with legalizing gay marriage as a country yet. I mean, there are plenty of states where you can go and gay marriage is legal, but I think it's gonna come soon enough. I mean, I don't think under the Obama administration, but soon enough. I mean, like I said, I'm very leftist on social issues and right on economic and moral policies and gun control and stuff like that. So that's it for this episode of Philosophical Fridays, guys. I want to know, what do you think about Ireland becoming the first country to legalize gay marriage, and do you think it should be legal? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.